Hello, Robert here again, and today we're going to look at how to find things on the PRB website. First, I should mention that this is now a tags-based semantic storage facility, sort of like internet. When you're looking for something on internet, you don't wonder where it is and then look in that place. You simply use search. So on this site, we will use search also. We won't try to think of which folder it should be in and which subfolder and so on. In fact, there are no folders and subfolders. There's just one document library. But documents aren't the only thing on the website, as we're about to see. There are web pages, announcements, blog entries, and who knows what else, calendar entries. So we're going to look for something. And what we're going to look for? Assessment. We don't know exactly what an assessment is. We're going to search for just the word assessment. So we click in there, we type, and now we've got 40 results. Here it says 1 to 10 of about 40 results. Okay, what can we do? Well, we can filter on the type of results, for example, Word documents only. Now we have only 6. Maybe that's not enough though. So maybe we want that the purpose is for NPP review, loop 1. Now there are 10. Any purpose, and so on. Alright, so we've done that. We got our list of things, and now we have our stuff we're wanting. There's a lot. Okay, let's go back to the main site. Now, we look for assessment. Now we want assessment Finland. Okay, so if you put in words, they're put together by an implicit and statement. So that means we're looking for both assessment and Finland. Now we search, and we get 9 results. Not bad. And we have, as before, all the filters on the side here. But suppose, let's take it right here. Let's suppose we were looking for assessment or Finland, using uppercase to indicate keywords. We get now 40 results. Okay, and what if we were just looking for Finland? There we go. 9 results. Okay, so now we've got a whole bunch of different ways of looking for Finland. We can see that some of these things are web pages, Word documents, I don't know what this means, and other stuff, and home page. Oh, we have all kinds of good stuff here, finally. Okay, so now, suppose we wanted to look for something different, like assessment of Finland. If we wanted to assess Finland. Well, that just gave us actually a document that has assessment and of and Finland. Okay, so that's not what we want. We want is exact phrase. Put double quotes. Exact phrase. It has to have or refer to an assessment of Finland. Oh. So that's not right either. There are none. So how about assessment report and Finland? So we're anding together these two things, and what do we get? There is one document which has an assessment report concerning Finland, I would assume, I hope. So now we've seen how to use search. We've seen that it works, which was not the case in the past. Yes, we now have an effective and efficient search. Okay, but sometimes you're not looking for a specific thing, you're looking for a specific type of document. So we're going to go and look in the document library. This only applies, in this particular case, to documents. Okay, so now we have our full document library displayed here, on the first 20 items, because they're displayed by 20. Alright, and we have over here the different tags that we can use. So we have our domain tags, we have our purpose tags, we have our stakeholder groups, and so on. So let's try to find all of the things that refer to an MPP review, RP1, MPP review, run loop 1. So we click here, and magic, there are none. Let's try NPP loop 2. There's a lot. There's a lot. So now we've using, this is called actually semantic filtering, or just filtering if you like. We're filtering out the documents one by one. Okay, now we can go back to documents and forget about the filters. But we can also use filters here to make multiple filters. For example, we can select our filters using the selection thing if we don't know them by heart. So we can go again, and let's say we're looking for this filter, NP Review 2, select it. But we will also filter on task force for safety. Let's say Safety Task Force 3, we can add that. So now we're looking for both of those things. Okay, apply. And now we have, as you've seen, documents which satisfy one or the other. We have Safety Task Force documents and NPP Review Loop 2 documents. So this is a simple use of filtering. Okay, now if we only want to filter, for example, on the safety documents, we add that. Good. And we apply. And now we have only the safety ones. Suppose we can now just remove this. Now here's a trick. Look carefully. Since I happen to know that there's a domain called economics, I can start typing the domain here, and it will propose the word for me. And I can now type safety the same way, because I happen to know that these exist, and it will make the proposals. Now I can apply those. And it didn't add anything. Oh, what's that mean? Does that mean that there's nothing in economics? Well, maybe. We'll just see what happens if we remove this and apply just economics. Up, there are no economic documents which are for purpose NPP Review Loop 2 and Safety Task or Safety Task Force 3. So you've seen that the filtering method allows you to narrow down your choices until you find the document if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, or if you don't know an element of the document which identifies it. Generally speaking, you'll probably be using search. That's the easiest and the fastest way to find out what you're looking for. Search and then refinement. Okay? Again, don't think about organization. Forget about folders and hierarchies and structures. Think in terms of search. This website is just a small version of all of Internet. In fact, it should actually link into all of Internet, and it will one day maybe. That's about it, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and that we'll be seeing you again soon.